Hello and welcome to some more Fallout 4. I am Michael and I am currently reimagining Starlight Drive In, and I just had to go to another settlement that was under attack, so I just had to clear that out, but I'm back now. So I'll finish the wall around the settlement here, and I'm not really sure how to make those corners. Okay, I hear shooting. And a lot of it.
You hear about that farm run
At first I thought it was the mutants, but I put strong as I'm missing a word. One that moves supplies. Anyways, I'll get to that wall and I'll be right back. And I'm back. As you could see, I had to move a few beds into the open just to remove some of the house and make space for the wall, which I've finished up now. I'm quite happy with that height, and it goes well with the ground. So it's really good. This corner I decided to use the curved walls simply because out here we have a small fence which I can't remove, and I can't build through it with the walls. At least I could fiddle around with the floor, but I like that better. It looks better to me. And an opening here, as I talked about in an earlier episode or part. And here I imagine that I'll chuck in some control access points. And so that's thinking that's the next step. But otherwise the wall is finished all the way around, and I did put an extra layer on that, and I think that's pretty good. What the hell? Okay, I've never seen that before. That's great. Okay, well that's new. Right. See how the floor will fit here. Probably can't go to the ground now, so I'll have to raise this one up. And probably, let's see, either this way or out. I'm actually thinking out, because then I could make some traps and stuff in between there, so that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so that closes up the gap. I don't know if you can see it at the bottom of the floor. I have a small gap. I don't like that. Unfortunately, the wall will cover it up, so we can't see it. That's good. And we need a door for this. There we go. And a ladder. Or stairs. Okay. And then I'll probably need some just to get up there. Might have some here. Nope. Okay. There we go. Okay. And see, this height should be pretty good. because I'll be able to shoot them here without any issues. I could put an extra layer on, but I'm thinking that's too high. The other one, I've actually from the part down here, I had the wall already, and I actually decided to use that wall in that direction instead of from the corner, so they met pretty much at the corner instead of down here. Also because I had already lined this wall up, and lining up is a little bit annoying at times. So you can see it's nice and straight inside the building area. That's usually how I do it. Okay, so next bit, and the way this entry point is, I'll create an pretty much a replica on the other side, but I'll have to move the housing here, but all in good time. And I'm thinking this will be pretty good. I have to finish it up first. The only problem is I usually create two stories because I have the generator at the bottom, so that might be an issue here. And I could just maybe build this one out. And that way have space for the generator. And wall it up. Yeah, so it's safe. See if that works. I know using this one is maybe overkill, where I could use a small one, but the thing is, on some of these guard points I've created some defense which also needs power, and then it makes more sense to use a bigger generator just to begin with. Also it fits better. Having a small one in here would be foolish. Looks stupid. Okay, I'll finish this up and align everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished that up, but as you see I had to change it a bit, simply because the concrete walls wouldn't allow me to place them inside or underneath the roof. So I went with another option and went in 2 stories anyways, but without floor on this part obviously. But I'm okay with that because it's just to hold the generator. So I think that works pretty well. And now it just needs a bit of light. And here in the beginning I used the new lights from, I'm actually not sure, from the, what is that, Wall Tech? I can't remember the add-on, but these lights, I used to place those in here. But my newest idea is to use the subway lights, and then place them near the floor instead. Which I think looks pretty cool. And I could... no, that will be okay. I just need a bit of power here. See how to do that. Usually I would just be able to have it all down here. Oh, hello. So let's just do it how I know it. and like it. Okay. This is the floor I use, not that one. There we go. And then we can pull some power down here. There we go. And all lit up. Very good. And I attached the switch, so you can always enter here and be safe. Okay, so that hit that light as well. Yeah, okay. Just gonna do it right. Was gonna say it doesn't matter, but it does matter a little bit. And it's an easy fix, so why not just do it right? There we go. Okay. And I did notice the guard I assigned and then just standing out here, but hopefully he or she will find his way. I think it's a he. I usually, and maybe that's just me, but I really like to use the goals as guards because I can put the hood on them. And they are so ugly. I really don't like it. Actually, in the very beginning of playing this game, I almost puked every time I had to look at those. I'm not a fan. What? Oh, there's many dogs here. Jesus. Okay. You can't find your way either. That's great. So you just missed a bit here. I don't really have to corner it up, but I like the look of it. Okay. I bet those mongrels came from the bridge, underneath the bridge there, as I talked about the other day. I know that mobs will spawn, or even on the other side. I know mongrel will spawn on the other side of the railway there as well. But I've only found one or two there, so not sure. Also, they're dead, so who really cares? And this one is all empty, so I'll just give that a temporary spot here. So yeah, it's not okay. So some beds and furniture is still in there, but not this one for some reason. It's fine, he can sleep under the sky. Can always chuck all this back once it's ready for that, and when I know where to place it. For now it's just in the way. Alright. So this might be too low to actually place the generator under there, so I'm gonna have to find a way to come around that, but I will. Okay, so I'll just build this up and see in a bit. Okay, so I made that, and there's actually plenty of space underneath, so that worked out pretty well. I decided to use the entire area this time, and it just needs a last cosmetic light. There we go. Yeah, so that's the entrance, and the next thing is I really don't like it too open. You know, people could just get up here and just shoot in at everything. So I'm gonna somehow close it off. Maybe even use... yeah, actually I could... so you could... lost the conduit. Well, just got placed in here, so it's okay. See how we do this. I'm thinking of placing some defenses in here, so when the enemies pass through, they'll get shot at right away. And maybe do the same over here, and to not make it, you know, exactly opposite each other. So I know it's just a game, but they would shoot at each other, or maybe hit each other, the defense. I don't want that, so I think I'll just alter them. So over here it will be, see, that works. It'd be like that, except for this conduit, it works. And there is a really... okay, that's what you needed, fair enough. There we go. Just make this nice and tidy as well. Let's see, this goes there, and there we are. And I could use, I'm thinking, the heavy laser turrets, depending on the power usage. Heavy laser, 2 power. That's okay. I generate 5 here, and nothing else will steal the power, so that will do. And I just want to make it a little bit more closed off, but maybe not like that. Maybe like this instead. If that will... oh, there we go. Come on. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And now I'm just beginning to... well, okay, there are lights up here that need power, so that's okay. That'll do. And we just need to power up these defenses. Maybe this one here. And to power it up like that. It was easier moving this one. Come on. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Still need to figure out a way to close it off. Maybe just with a wall going this way. I'm not sure yet. I could actually... I'm thinking if I should maybe turn one of these bunkers, but yeah, I'll just finish off the defense over here, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so there we go. I made it somewhat similar to the other side. I did choose a shotgun and a heavy laser over here. No real reason, it's just what I felt like. And I also closed up the end, making just one entrance. It could be two, but I like this, so they would have to get in here like that. And pretty easy to defend as well. Even if I don't get to run inside, I would also be very safe here, so I like that. I need to figure out somehow to close off this corner, or make it more safe at least, but that's not the next project. I'm thinking the next thing is to figure out some housing. I'm still quite fond of this, so I want to use that somewhere. A little bit unsure where it will fit. It's quite big. Not sure how this would look. Well, having a door in there won't be good, at least. Maybe, oh, maybe that will... That might be cool. Oh, there's the door there as well. Could just close that off. Won't really fit here anyways. Thought that would have been pretty cool. That won't do. Okay. Yeah, so as I said, I really like the idea of this metal prefab. Also because there aren't really many places where I'm able to use it, as it takes so much space and offers so little sleep areas in return. So maybe I should just completely skip it, but I just really like it. It's weird how some signs stick while others didn't. Yeah, but okay, that's probably the next project for this camp. But for now, I got it all walled in. Also need to finish this or rebuild it somehow. It probably shouldn't be in the same location. Also, I'd really like to get away from those, which is a lot easier right now. I'll probably just move the structure into the corner, or yeah, rebuild it somehow there. That worked pretty well. I pretty much just used the concrete as an outer perimeter because it's so cold, if you could say that. If I began to use it as, you know, housing, so I don't want to do that. I really like the wood. Also, I'm moving away from this shack wall. I like the other wood panels. I'll show that another time. But yeah, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and catch you in the next episode. Take care.